Good morning. I'm Maribel Lopez, and it's great to be here in London. And when I think of London, I frequently think of what a wonderful historic city you have here. And such iconic figures, such as Winston Churchill, who is known for some of his memorable, funny, and often inspirational quotes. Quotes such as, "The price of greatness is great responsibility." And however beautiful the strategy, you must occasionally look at the results. Just occasionally, you know. And to improve is to change. And to be perfect is to change often. And as you sit in the audience today, many of these quotes are applicable to you and your organizations. To become innovative companies, you are responsible for driving change within your organizations. And you're also responsible for delivering innovative, new, occasionally challenging business models that drive results for your organizations. And it is no surprise to anybody in the audience that we are at a time of unprecedented technology change. We have at least 3 major technology evolutions all happening at the same time. And these are around cloud computing, big data and analytics, mobility and IoT. Now, these technology waves have all been in progress for some time now. But what we're seeing is that they've all reached a level of maturity where you can pull them together and transform your organizations. And I see that something such as mobile and IoT, which is where I spend most of my time. I'm an industry analyst. I founded a mobility firm in 2008. I started my career in Motorola many, many years ago, too many years ago. And I have been waiting for mobile to transform our businesses for what looks like decades now. And we are finally here. It is changing what we connect in terms of the devices, the variety, and the volume. It is changing how we connect in terms of the software and things such as cloud computing, allowing us to have storage and processing in the cloud on demand, but also software and services available in the cloud. And it is changing how we engage and transact business by allowing us to do things on the go. Now, when you look at the statistics for something such as mobile, you'd see from, say, perhaps the ITU, that there's almost 1 device for every man, woman, and child on the planet. And while those devices might not be distributed evenly, how many people in the audience have at least 2 devices with them at this moment? Anybody with 3? See? So they're not distributed evenly. But what we can see is that it is obvious that mobile is changing our world from that perspective. And when we look at, it's not just devices. People are bringing their devices into organizations. And 77% of the companies that we interviewed at Lopez Research said that they're allowing BYOD. And that means from a company perspective, we can move from 15% of the company being mobile-enabled to 80, 90, 95% of companies being mobile-enabled. And this provides an opportunity for us to transform how we deal with our customers, our partners, and our employees. And now we look at IoT. It's not just smartphones and tablets. We're looking at connecting multitudes of devices with sensors and wireless connectivity. Depending on whose research you look at, it's anywhere between 20 and 50 billion connected devices between now and 2020. And those devices actually give us an opportunity, when combined with mobile and some of the other technology trends, to move into a land of contextual services. Because we now have access to things like location, humidity, temperature, vibration, the state of both people and things. Now, to take advantage of this, we really need to move into a new era of services creation, what Lopez Research calls right-time experiences, and what I recently wrote a book about. Right-time experience is basically giving people the right service or information on the device of their choice at the point of need or desire. So all the rights, right information, right service, right device, right person. This is not a new concept, but we now have all of the technology available to make this concept a reality. And why are these services different than what we had in the past? Because they can be contextual, because they can be adaptive, learning, and predictive. And in order to do that, it means that they must be connected to data within the organization and outside the organization. And these experiences are not just for consumers, and they're not just about targeted advertising. They're about providing care, commerce, communications experiences to your employees, to your partners, to your customers, on whatever device they have, whenever they need it. And the fundamental infrastructure that helps provide some of these services is the API infrastructure that can provide the glue between the contextual data and the services that you're trying to provide, that can provide the glue between what you have in your organization and what you can work with on partners to create new and innovative services that are going to transform your businesses and allow you to be competitive at a very challenging but exciting time. So as Churchill said, to improve is to change, and to be perfect is to change often. And this drive for perfection means that we have to change our business models. We have to change the technology that supports that. And over the course of the day, we're going to listen to how people have been making this transformation and using APIs to do that.